In my last Healy video, I did say it would be my final update, but look, I have been inundated with emails, saturated with questions and requests for help and support. People are asking me where I stand, would I endorse the product, and to provide them with some ongoing updates. Look, I've decided to make another summary statement just to address some of the questions that I was asked and to correct a previous video that I had made on this channel. If you think I'm only interested in attention or views, the truth is I have much better things to do with my time. I make zero money from doing this. I gain nothing from doing this. I have many more profitable and productive things I could be doing right now. But look, I am incredibly upset and disappointed with what I'm reading. So being the stubborn and indignant person I am, I guess I couldn't be silent on this matter. So today I deleted a video that I made about 4 months ago. That video had thousands of views and it was growing. So obviously I'm not interested in the clicks, but the video was called Is Healy a Scam? And I deleted it because I made it soon after receiving my Healy. That's when I was enthusiastic and excited and relatively ignorant to the brewing issues that were surrounding the device, the company and the business model at the time. So I've titled this with the same name, but this time around my enthusiasm and excitement has been surpassed with frustration, disappointment and regret. So in the first video, I happily declared that Healy was not a scam, and I gave praise to the history of the company, the generous compensation scheme, and the empirical evidence base of microcurrent therapies. But I can't, with honesty and integrity, leave that video up and allow people to see that now and be misled by what I now accept was potentially an erroneous conclusion on my behalf. MLM, multi-level marketing, was always a concern for me right from the outset. Indeed, it was the loudest alarm bell ringing when I was first introduced to Healy. But I had no experience in that business model, so I just foolishly accepted it was another way to move product because that's what I read and that's what I was told, so that's what I believed. But through my subsequent research and experiences, I am a little wiser. I've educated myself on the subtleties between MLM and pyramid schemes. One is legal, one is not. The discrepancies are otherwise negligible. Essentially, the defining difference between pyramid schemes and MLM is that pyramids involve non-tangible, non-material buy-ins with a presumption of investment and big return. MLM typically use a product to camouflage the very same idea of investment and return. Otherwise, the structure is essentially the same. Having a tangible product is what makes MLM legal and pyramids not. It's that simple. It's also what causes the price of the product in MLM to be extremely inflated and overpriced. I mean, how else do you think they pay you all those generous commissions? Both are equally dangerous in my opinion and essentially exist to serve only the people at the top. The vast majority of people who get involved in pyramids or MLM will not make money. Only the very few at the top will make money. In fact, they'll be swimming in money, your money. But both will entice you to approach family, to your friends, your neighbors, strangers, anyone really, to share your new business idea. I know I did. And in a way, both kind of sell a dream, whether it's financial freedom, passive income, whether, it's run your own business, be your own boss, whether it's receive health and wellness, a greater life with unlimited opportunity, whatever it is, there's something that's being sold at a psychological level. One sponsor proudly boasted about making 10K in 3 days. Another showing off his Healy-sponsored Porsche. Another blatantly misrepresenting the medical documentation that he had to suggest Healy cured a particular otherwise incurable ailment. Look, I prefer honesty and humility. There is a cult-like mentality around some of these groups, which will even cause you sometimes to go along with the claims when you're doubting it, when something inside you is saying, something's not right. When you're doubting the legitimacy of it, it's easy to get swept up in the hype and the positivity and the excitement. I did too. When some people are desperate to make a commission, they're going to promise almost anything to get a sale. And that's what I have witnessed here. You know, I even had a call from a potential buyer. I spent an hour on the phone explaining the product, the package, and then he started asking for half of my commission to purchase from me. I was confused. I'm like, what are you asking? He goes, half of your commission. I buy off you, you give me back half of whatever money you make. He haggled with various sellers until he found someone desperate enough to offer the largest percentage of their commission, and he went and bought from them. It's just a breeding ground for greed, desperation, and unethical practice. And Healy, unfortunately, has had some of this happening, whether you have been privy to it or not. I stand by my endorsement of microcurrent therapies, frequency work, vibration, and energy. Indeed, that's what comprises every element in the universe. These are the true healing secrets of the ancients, and I maintain that the health and healing benefits of integrative medicine and holistic practice are what works. I stand by that, but I'll not mince my words about what's happened with Healy. I have seen too many people spiritually gaslighted, emotionally or financially impacted, hurt, betrayed, insulted, exploited, misled. I can't be silent or complicit in that. If that's not your experience with Healy, then great, awesome. But after dealing with hundreds of people, it has been mine. So in my now deleted video where I asked if Healy was a scam and I naively concluded no, I may have been wrong, and I want to apologize for my oversight, for my lack of knowledge and experience with both the company and the business model, and I want to retract that previous conclusion. The definition of a scam is a dishonest or deceptive scheme. When refunds have not been facilitated, when orders have not been fulfilled, when no one gets support, when malfunctioning devices are not replaced, when compliance is not upheld, when people are told the device can cure cancer or dementia and they buy for that reason, when people accuse dissatisfied members of being negative or having a low vibrational state and bringing the problems on themselves, or worse, attacking them personally. Or when, without any experience in medicine or psychiatry, people make bold claims about physical or psychological well-being, well then, yes, I can only conclude that there's some deceptiveness and dishonesty that's occurring. I refuse to speak out about any individual here. This is not about people. It's important to say I know that for a fact there are beautiful, amazing, kind and well-intended people within Healy. I know that. I've had the pleasure and privilege of meeting some beautiful souls. But this is not about the individuals that are wonderful and well-intentioned. It's not about them. I'm speaking about the system or the business, the MLM operational model. You can watch my other videos for a breakdown of the many and ongoing issues that surrounding Healy and have been surrounding Healy for about 6 months now. Despite the problems, I remained hopeful. I kept believing that they might get their act together. I even gave open suggestions about what they could do to help satisfy their customers and improve their chance of success. But instead of addressing any of those existing problems, they went and launched another global promotion which would only obviously amplify and compound the problems that were already present and unresolved. With moves like that, forgive me for being suspicious of greed as a motive. In July, I said I would give them 3 months to address those known issues. Well, that time is up. Nothing has been fixed. They're losing more and more support by the day. This is evident in the hundreds of emails I've received and the tone of the Facebook groups, which are now overflowing with frustrated and unhappy customers. 5 months later, I've still not received the resonance that I've been waiting on, and thousands of others are in the same boat. I've resigned to the fact that I probably won't ever get it. I've basically wasted $6,000 on this venture. So, is Healy a scam? Well, look, I still hesitate to use the word scam because part of me wants to believe that they never intended for this to occur. But ultimately, the proof is in the pudding, and the apparent lack of interest and the neglect of the people, of the customers, and the multitude of problems that are still going on suggests that they are a company to avoid, at least at this time. I'm going to suggest you go and watch a video on YouTube. It's called The Multi-Level Marketing Cults, Lies, Pyramid Schemes, and the Pursuit of Financial Freedom by James Janney. I'll put a link to that video in the description section below. Go have a look at this video. His video is not about Healy, but it may as well be. Take the time to have a look at his video and see if you see a familiar pattern unfolding. Then ask yourself if you really want to associate with a scheme like that. It's up to you. I value integrity, authenticity, and honesty above all things. I know I could probably say so much more here, but I'm going to leave it for this video. If I feel the need to speak out again, I will. But for now, I will say if you want to buy a Healy or you have one and you're happy with it, great. Good for you. I have no issue with anyone making an informed decision or upholding an opposing opinion to me. I'm happy for the people who have had good experiences. I wish that for everyone. Feel free to go make your own positive videos, give your own positive testimonies if that's your experience. But don't attack me for mine. If you've come here for my personal opinion or decision on investing in this company, it's going to be a no from me at this time. You do not need a Healy to enter the world of energy healing. Energy healing is plentiful and it's free, so seek out a practitioner who will show you how to tap into this abundant resource that we all are equipped with, and envelop yourself above all things with truth, honesty, and love, and you will be on the right path. Take care of yourselves and each other, and as always, have a very happy and peace-filled day. Bye-bye for now.